Hello Internet, I'm the Magnifical, and today I'm going to be ranking every single S-Class hero in One Punch Man. I'm doing this because, One Punch Man Season 2 just ended yesterday. I really enjoyed it. I know a lot of people have been complaining about it recently, saying, oh, the animation is dropped, or oh, the story's not good. Well, I have bad news for you guys. This is just like what happened in the manga. If you guys just want to see Saitama, then you're in for a lot of disappointment. He kind of isn't that prevalent in this next arc and stuff, and it's a great arc, simply because, if he was appearing more often, it would be over. There's not much you can do. So they kind of give the other heroes a bit more time to kind of shine so we can get a bit more perspective and, like, see their stories a bit more. And anyway, so I'm going to be ranking them not based off of strength alone, but as well as usefulness and stuff, because some of these, while they're very powerful supposedly, they're also never around, or they're just completely fucking useless. So I'm going to be doing this video. Also, a little update on my channel. So my Return of the Vasily, that video that was my most viewed video so far, it was almost at 100 views. I was so happy. I saw it this morning. I was like, wow, a lot of people watched it. And then guess what else just came into me like an hour ago? A copyright claim, which is complete garbage, because under fair use, it's not copyright. I was talking over, it was transformative, it was commentary, it wasn't copyright. So that's just pure garbage and stuff, but YouTube's system is broken, so that's just lovely. But anyway, enough about me, let's get into the video. So I made this tier list myself and stuff, because they didn't have a template, surprisingly. So let's go right off the bat. We have Atomic Samurai. Supposedly, with his sword, he is able to cut things to an atomic level. And yes, that sounds amazing. And he had that cool little scene in Season 2 when he's, assembling the swordsmen and stuff, and then they're like, yeah, we need to, come together to kill Garo because, Silver Fang might, show hesitance and stuff. But you know what he didn't cut to an atomic level? That monster in the Season 1 finale and stuff that kept regenerating. If you'd cut him to an atomic level the first time, he would have been destroyed. So even though he's very powerful, his usefulness hasn't really been too prevalent in this series so far. Also, I'm going to be looking at the anime, manga, and webcomic, because I'm all caught up in all of them. So I'm going to put him in B tier because he is a powerhouse, but he hasn't been as useful as he should be. Now we have, what's his name? It's like Dark Alloy, Shine, Black Luster. It's something ridiculous. And basically, you know what really, actually, no, I'm going to put him in B tier because he's black, and black is B. No, I'm putting him in B tier because I think that's where he belongs. But, what really differentiates him between, let's say, the tank top guy or Puri Puri Prisoner? He wears a Speedo, so you get to see all of his muscles, and that makes him cool. Little bit of a spoiler here, but he goes against Garo, I believe, and he takes a big L, and after that his confidence is completely destroyed, and he almost thinks about retiring from the Hero Force, which really shows you the mentality and how heroic he is. He is only here if he believes he can win. Now we have Blast. I couldn't find a picture of him because he hasn't really been shown. He is the #1 hero. We've heard great things of him. He defeated Senti Ochoro or something like that, the giant centipede guy that appeared in it. He also recently in webcomic, a little bit of spoiler, he had defeated the leader of the assassin camp that what's it called, Flashy Flash and Speed of Sound Sonic are from. So, I'm going to have to put him in F tier because you know what? He hasn't made a single appearance still. So, that's just lovely. Child Emperor. He, I think, is like rank 5 and stuff. He is a brilliant strategist and stuff. He has often taken the leadership role among these adults because they're all fucking children inside. But he hasn't really done too much, A lot of times he has to get saved or, rely on his machines and stuff, and while normally relying on your machine is okay and stuff, you have no freaking what's it called, like offensive abilities on your own, so you get screwed over a lot. Drive Knight. He hasn't done much in this series. He seems like he can be powerful and stuff. He can turn into a cyborg centaur kind of thing, and that's cool, I guess. I'm not gonna fault him for that, but he hasn't really done much in the series, so I'm gonna put him in C tier. Genos. I'm gonna have to put Genos in A tier. You know, he's one of the only people that was able to hold back Garo and stuff. You know, he wasn't like getting destroyed by Garo and stuff. Even though, you know, a lot of times he's taking L's and stuff, he's also taking a lot of W's, just we don't notice them because, you know, it's become a meme that, you know, Genos gets destroyed, Saitama comes in, destroys bigger monster. And, you know, he is what we call, I believe it's Warfing character, where basically you have a strong character and then you have him get defeated to then make another character look even stronger when they defeat that beast. And, you know, while he's not Saitama level, he is still definitely one of the most powerful in the S-class heroes. So I'm going to have to put him in A tier. I definitely think that's fair. King. I'm going to put him in D tier. If you've seen Season 2, you know that he's been faking it. He's been basically taking Saitama's work and credit for all of that. He's just kind of been very lucky and stuff. But the reason why he's not an F tier with Blast is because, you know what? He has shown up in the series and stuff. And while he hasn't really defeated any monsters, he did make that lizard man surrender and stuff because he, you know, the engine was rumbling. But other than that, he's basically a big pussy, at least in the beginning. Now he's, you know, trying to get, you know, more courage and stuff and do more things. Flashy Flash. Now, I'm going to put him in B tier, and here's why. While he has the potential to be at least A tier, he got completely cucked by Tornado over here. He, you know, he was fighting that monster and stuff, and he was like slashing it up, and then Terrible Tornado over here or Tornado of Terror just comes up, lifts up the monster, and then squishes it in the palm of her psychic palm hand thing. And he's like, you're an S-class hero. You should be taking this seriously, not goofing around. It just completely makes him this little bitch boy. So I'm going to have to put him in B tier. Though apparently he supposedly moves as fast as light or something like that, which is, you know, BS. Metal Knight. He is supposedly a huge powerhouse. You know, he's supposed to have this army. He's basically supposed to be Iron Man kind of thing, where he has this huge army of technology and stuff. But you know what? He hasn't really used it that often. Like, he hasn't been very helpful in the series, even though he's supposedly very powerful. He didn't help at all in the Season 1 finale and stuff when City 8 got completely destroyed. He came at the end of the battle and then basically just, you know, cleared up the debris and everything, and then used the technology from the spaceship to then make better technology. So, you know, I'm gonna have to put him in C tier. Also, he doesn't even help with the monster hero invasion because, you know, he has the great idea of, we know where the monster association is and stuff, so let's just nuke it. And, you know, while that is a fair point, the hero association is like, no, the son of that one guy is there, and he's like 7% of our funds and stuff, so we can't kill him and blah blah blah. And then he was like, well, then I'm not gonna work with you guys, which is kind of a bit childish and stuff, but, like, you know. And I understand, like, his motives of, like, I'm not going to help you guys if you're just doing this solely for money, which they are. You know, but, you know, it is what it is. Metal Bat. You know, I'm going to put him in the B tier. At first I thought he was kind of stupid. I'm like, okay, so he has a metal bat, that's his name, that's all he can do. But he is actually pretty powerful. He gets pumped up and stuff, and he gets more powerful as the fights continue. He was actually able to hold his own against Garo, which is a rare thing for most of the heroes. So I'm going to definitely put him in the B tier range. He may have even been able to defeat Garo. It's unlikely, but we don't know because his little sister got in the way, and then he didn't get that final attack in. And, you know, so that was kind of, we'll call it a draw, which is better than some of these people. Pig God. I'm going to have to put in C tier. While he hasn't taken a single L so far and he just eats everything, I think he's made really only like one like actual like event. Like, he's done only one thing in the actual series and stuff where he's been helpful, and that's when he saved freaking Child Emperor, so I'm going to put him in C tier. Pooty Prisoner. C tier. He hasn't really done much. He's kind of a rapist and stuff, and he's a prisoner. Like, he's not even he's in jail and stuff. Like I said, he's kind of a rapist. So I'm gonna put him in C tier. He is a bit of a powerhouse, like Dark Shine over here. Dark Shine Steel Alloy Black Luster. I think that's what it was. So I'm gonna put him in C tier just because, you know, he's not in a speedo. He covers up except for when he does his angel moves. Then he's completely naked. And, you know, I don't want that visual in my life. Okay. I'm gonna have to put Silver Fang here in high A tier. You know, maybe S tier, but not just quite. But you know, there's a reason why he's class S rank 3, and he was destroying Garo single-handedly. Like Garo wasn't getting any hits. It was a very one-sided battle, and it just shows you how, you know, how much of a powerhouse this old man truly is. He's been very helpful so far in the series. He's always there. He's actually one of the few good heroes in Class S that like truly tries to help whenever they can. You know, he gets along with the main characters, so that's always good. And he gets more screen time because that's what we get to see more. And also in the manga, I believe, or was it the webcomic? I can't remember. Basically, the older brother of his admits that the only reason why the older brother was there was not to help Silver Fang, but because Silver Fang was scared that if the brother wasn't there, he would end up killing Garo, which really says something about his abilities and stuff. And he's already defeated Garo once when he like went on a rampage against his students and stuff. So it's not like this guy is something to you know, take lightly. He is a powerhouse that could probably take on almost all of the heroes. Okay, terrible or tornado of terror, whatever it is. I'm gonna have to put her in S tier for obvious reasons. She is overpowered. She is basically the female version of One Punch Man and stuff. The only thing is that you know, she isn't as overpowered, I guess. But she still hasn't taken a single L. She hasn't really shown herself trying too hard either. We don't know the full extent. The only reason why I know she's not as strong as Saitama is because they have a little kerfuffle, we can say, at in the webcomic, where it's mostly him just kind of hanging on to her trying to kill him and like not really doing any damage. But you know, she is so powerful that she is the only other character from Saitama that gets like the meme face, like the drawing from the webcomic. It's similar to it, so I'm gonna have to put her in S tier. Tank Top Master. So he is similar to you know, Puri Puri Prisoner, and I'm not saying his name. Black Puri Puri Prisoner, whatever. And basically, I'm gonna have to put him in D tier because he's only made one appearance, or like one fighting appearance where we saw him fight, and he took a massive L to Garo. And his finishing punch, let's say, I'm putting finishing in quotation marks because the punch that was supposedly gonna take Garo out and stuff, you know, didn't even kill Moomin Rider. And Moomin Rider is a Class C hero. While he is rank 1 and he is the hero we deserve with his Justice Crash and his cool bicycle and everything, he, you know, didn't do anything in the series other than take an L and then explain to Saitama what martial art, like that he used martial arts and that's why it was powerful. Okay. The Resident Furry, I'm gonna have to put in A tier. We haven't seen too much of him and stuff, but what we have seen, he is very powerful. He actually fucking sent Garo on his way packing. He hasn't taken an L that we know of, and he's a furry, which is so kawaii. So I'm going to have to put him at least in A tier. Zombie Man, I'm going to put in B tier. He hasn't done too much in the series and stuff, but basically his whole gist is I'm immortal, which is really cool and stuff because he has this really badass moment in the manga, where basically he just keeps getting destroyed over and over again and keeps healing while he's like massacring all these zombies and stuff. Anyway, this was my S-Class heroes tier list and stuff, where I think they are based on how strong they are as well as how useful they are in the thing. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe, because I know a lot of you guys aren't subscribed to the channel because I look at the analytics, so please hit that subscribe button if you watch the video. Go check out my other videos, and what else can I ask for? Please share this with anyone you know. Tell your friends about this channel. I'm trying to grow here. Anyway, have a great day, and thank you. Bye.